We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on their in-state rivals to the east, the Philadelphia Eagles. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Completes to Zacchaeus. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith, 26 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon, a player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Here comes third and the length of the football. Here's Rudolph off play action. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. Rudolph. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Second down, here's Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
So first and 10 now from the 30. He'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
You think about the great receivers in the game, what do they have in common? The ability to create separation in their routes. Whether it's a head fake, a sharp cut, selling a different route, the subtle bump, it's a tough skill to teach. And this is well done here to get open and pick up the first down.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Here's 3rd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. On first down, it's Rudolph. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A handoff for Warren. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Rudolph. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Here's Rudolph. That is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Rudolph throwing again. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Scott on the return out of the end zone. Well, now how about this return? And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Swift. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he's giving his guys a shot from late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to throw here. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. Igwebuike to return it from his end zone here. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, here's Rudolph. He finds Robinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Rudolph on first down. Flushed out right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now Rudolph. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Steelers 21, Eagles 17. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Scott on the return out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man has got it, the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing is Hurts. Completes to Zacchaeus. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
And shedding through the tackle. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, Rudolph. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Rudolph. He's got this to Pickens. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Rudolph. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. They'll throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. T.J. Watt, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16.
Rudolph now to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson.
Complete to Allen Robinson.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Rudolph. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rudolph going to look to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the give, it's Warren. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Now it's Rudolph. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice call on the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Steelers' 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now Rudolph. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.